You might think Stoicism and luxury couldn't possibly mix, right? After all, aren't Stoics supposed to live simple, humble lives? Well, what if I told you there's a surprising and powerful link between the Stoic mindset and truly luxurious living? Stick around, because once you see this connection, you'll never think about wealth and luxury the same way again. If you ever wondered how some people effortlessly blend success and wealth with deep inner peace, you're about to discover their secret. Picture Marcus Aurelius, one of history's wealthiest and most powerful emperors, yet a devoted Stoic. He had access to endless riches and every luxury imaginable. But here's the twist. Marcus Aurelius found genuine satisfaction and freedom, not in his wealth itself, but in the way he related to it. This mindset turned his riches into tools for happiness, rather than a source of anxiety or emptiness. But what does that mean for you today? Can you really apply ancient Stoic wisdom to your own financial goals and start experiencing genuine luxury from the inside out? The answer is a resounding yes, and here's how. First, let's break down the real meaning of luxury. Most people assume it's simply about expensive watches, fancy cars, or extravagant homes. But true luxury isn't about possessions. It's about the feeling of abundance, freedom, and control over your own time and choices. And here's where Stoicism steps in to shift your perspective completely. Imagine being able to enjoy every luxury without ever feeling trapped by it, without ever worrying that it'll be taken away. Stoicism allows you to achieve precisely that, a state of calm mastery over life's external riches, turning material wealth into a source of enduring joy rather than anxiety. Now you might be thinking, that's great in theory, but how can I practically use Stoicism to enhance my own lifestyle? Excellent question, and the answer lies in one critical Stoic practice that we'll unpack shortly. But before I reveal this powerful strategy, let's tackle a common misconception: that Stoics reject wealth. This couldn't be further from the truth. The Stoics didn't demonize riches. Instead, they taught that wealth is indifferent, not inherently good or bad, but entirely dependent on how you use it. When you truly grasp this concept, your entire relationship with money transforms. You become free to earn, spend, and invest with complete clarity and purpose, aligning your wealth directly with what brings you genuine happiness. Imagine never again feeling pressured by society's standards or anxious about maintaining appearances. By now you're probably wondering, what specific Stoic practice unlocks this level of mastery over luxury? The answer lies in a simple yet transformative daily habit practiced by ancient Stoics, something Marcus Aurelius himself swore by, to maintain balance amidst unimaginable wealth. And yes, in just a moment, I'll show you exactly how you can incorporate this habit into your daily routine to start seeing immediate changes. But first, let's quickly dive into why modern attempts at luxury often leave people feeling dissatisfied or empty. Have you ever bought something expensive and felt amazing at first, only for that excitement to fade within days or weeks? Why does that happen? The Stoics explained this perfectly. When your happiness relies on external things alone, be it possessions, status, or comfort, you hand your emotional well-being over to factors completely beyond your control. And this, they argued, is the greatest luxury trap of all. So what's the alternative? How can Stoicism help you experience luxury that lasts? Let me introduce myself quickly. I'm Saul, and I've spent years studying Stoicism and financial success. What I've discovered, and what thousands of people have learned, is that the real secret to lasting luxury lies in controlling your mindset first. Now, are you ready for the life-changing Stoic habit that'll shift your entire perspective on luxury and wealth? Here it is, the daily practice of voluntary discomfort. Wait, voluntary discomfort? How can embracing temporary hardship lead to lasting luxury and fulfillment? Sounds paradoxical, right? But here's the fascinating truth the Stoics understood perfectly. By deliberately stepping away from luxury occasionally, even briefly, you recalibrate your sense of appreciation and gratitude, making genuine luxury infinitely sweeter. And it goes deeper than just gratitude. Voluntary discomfort trains your mind to never become overly dependent or attached to comfort. In other words, you master luxury without ever becoming its servant. The ancient Stoics regularly practiced short periods of simplicity to strengthen their character and enhance their enjoyment of wealth and abundance. Curious how exactly you can implement voluntary discomfort to amplify luxury in your own life. I'll give you some powerful practical examples in just a moment, and trust me, once you try these simple techniques, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. But before we jump into these actionable steps, let me leave you with this powerful question. What if true luxury isn't something you buy, but something you become? Now let me show you exactly how. Imagine waking up tomorrow with twice the appreciation for everything you already have: the comfortable bed you sleep in, the delicious food you eat, and even the simple pleasures you take for granted every day. That's the power of voluntary discomfort, and here's exactly how you can harness it. Start small. Just pick one day this week to temporarily simplify your lifestyle. Maybe you take a cold shower instead of a warm one, skip your morning coffee, or even eat a plain, basic meal for lunch. Sounds strange? Here's the surprising twist. It's not about suffering or deprivation. Instead, these tiny moments of controlled simplicity instantly reset your perspective, magnifying the joy and luxury you normally overlook. Here's a practical example. Think about how good a hot shower feels after a day in the cold, or how delicious food tastes when you're genuinely hungry. By consciously choosing moments of temporary simplicity, you amplify your enjoyment of life's luxuries tenfold. Suddenly, the little things become incredibly satisfying, transforming your everyday routine into a deeply rewarding experience. But let's go even deeper. Voluntary discomfort doesn't just enhance your enjoyment, it boosts your resilience and self-control. Imagine being able to effortlessly resist impulsive purchases or lifestyle inflation. Instead of mindlessly chasing the next shiny thing, you gain genuine mastery over your desires, aligning every decision with your true values and goals. This mindset shift dramatically accelerates your wealth-building journey. Why? Because when you're no longer trapped by the constant pursuit of superficial luxury, you free up resources to invest in what really matters: long-term wealth, meaningful experiences, and genuine peace of mind. So how often should you practice voluntary discomfort to experience maximum benefits? The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, recommended integrating brief moments of simplicity into your routine regularly. Just once or twice a week is enough to deeply ingrain this powerful habit into your mindset. Now let's flip the question. What happens if you don't embrace this Stoic principle? Well, chances are you'll continue riding the exhausting roller coaster of temporary happiness, chasing luxuries that quickly lose their shine. But if you apply voluntary discomfort consistently, you'll experience a profound shift in your approach to luxury itself, one that brings lasting satisfaction and clarity. By the way, I'm Saul, and I've personally tested this Stoic practice for years. Trust me when I say the difference it makes in your life is astonishing. Financial choices become clearer, stressful decisions become easier, and true luxury, based on inner freedom and contentment, finally becomes attainable. So here's a simple exercise to start right now. Next time you're tempted to buy something impulsively, pause and deliberately delay the purchase for 24 hours. Use this time to reflect. Will this truly add value to my life? Or am I simply chasing temporary pleasure? Often, you'll realize you don't need it at all, saving money and increasing genuine satisfaction in your life. And this brings us to the core Stoic teaching that luxury and simplicity aren't opposing forces, they're partners. True luxury isn't measured by how much you own, but by how deeply you appreciate and control the things you choose to have. Think about Marcus Aurelius, living surrounded by unimaginable riches, yet finding his greatest joy in the clarity and strength of his own mind. He understood that the key to luxury isn't accumulation, but mindful enjoyment and freedom from attachment. What could your life look like if you fully embraced this idea? Picture yourself achieving financial abundance, all while maintaining total control over your desires, decisions, and happiness. No longer trapped by external standards, you'd enjoy every luxury on your own terms, fully present and deeply satisfied. So now, I challenge you. Take just one step this week towards voluntary discomfort, whether it's a simpler meal, a skipped comfort, or delaying a purchase. Observe how this small action influences your mindset and boosts your appreciation. Because ultimately, luxury isn't just about wealth, it's about truly mastering your relationship with wealth. Stoicism provides the surprising, yet incredibly powerful framework for achieving exactly that. And once you fully experience this mindset shift for yourself, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it.